welcome and thank you for tuning in to today's episode. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about the Mophie Juice Pack Air from Verizon or Best Buy, currently retailing for $99.99, just shy of $100. We're going to be doing a review and a first look at this product. I have currently opened the box and gone through the product and used it for a couple weeks. We are going to be talking about my initial impression, my thoughts, and whether it's worth buying for $99.99. We're going to be showing you what's in the box and what products come with it, and we are going to be doing a mini review. So stay tuned for that and much more on the Mophie Juice Pack Air. Thank you. As you see here, we have the packaging from Verizon Wireless, where I currently have cell phone service. I currently use an iPhone 5, not the 5S, black, as you see. It's got the ZAG full body screen protector, which is really nice. Now let's go into the packaging and see what we got in the bag. We've got the Mophie Juice Pack Air, has up to 100 extra battery life. This one is pre-charged from the factory when you get it. It's the Juice Pack Air. This is made for the iPhone 5. They do make one for the iPhone 4 and the 4S. Note, these are a little more bulkier than your average case and a little bit longer. Adds a little bit of length to it. We'll get into that in a minute. So let's see what else is in the bag. Put this aside. We got a charging cable to charge our device. Very nice. This is a micro USB. Now note that since you're buying this, all your lightning connectors are not going to work on this case to charge it. And also note that you cannot sync your Mophie Juice Pack Air or your iPhone using the case. Most cases, when you have them in your phone in the case, you can sync it with it, but this one you can't. The other Mophie Airs, like for the iPhone 4 and the 4S, you could do that, but you can't with this one. I'm thinking it's because there's too much power needed to sync it up, but that would just be me. Okay, so let's get the bag out of here. Now let's get into the Mophie Juice Pack Air and see what's in the bag. Packaging. Slides out from the bottom. Nice packaging. This is the back. As you see, it has the Juice Pack Air, shows you the lightweight, standby switch, USB charging, LED power indicator. It says you can have up to an additional 8 hours on 3G, auto playback up to additional 40 hours. Internet use up to additional 8 hours on 3G, up to additional 8 hours on LTE, to an additional 10 hours on Wi-Fi. Video playback up to additional 10 hours. So let's get into the packaging. Slides out like we saw. And in the packaging, you just get the case. And one item that is not in here, which was included, is an adapter, which allows you to control your music or to plug in headphones to your Mophie Juice Pack Air. I'll get into explaining that in a second. Here's the Air. I got this in black. I got the black model. It has a trim around it. Has this nice switch, if you can see. Has a nice switch right on the back, which is red or slight orange, just red when it's not in charge mode. Switch it to the left and it will become green, and then that will indicate that it's charging. Now let me explain that you have your micro USB and then you have your headphone jack. Now note, this headphone jack is a little longer, as you can see. It's about a millimeter or more, a little bit longer, just enough so that you can't use your regular headphones on it. Now, we are going to install this on an iPhone 5 and show you what it looks like. Do note, when you install it, you have to have your switch on the side in the down position, or the silence mode. Also, you have to follow that on your iPhone 5. Make sure the orange is showing, because I've noticed that when you don't have an iPhone in here, this switch is loose and wobbles, or wants to be in the down position. And if you put your iPhone in with the sleep awake button not in the silent mode, or down as they call it, then what happens is it gets caught on this, and this will get stuck. So remember that. Now let's insert this into the phone. First, you have to take this bottom piece and pull it apart. And note, this is very stiff. It took me a while to get used to this. Note that there is a lightning connector. That's how it gets its power and knows how to charge onto the lightning port. So be very careful with that. Put it in here, slide it in, and you will hear it click. The neat thing about this one is that it does have 2 speakers on the outside, and it will project your sound outward. Note, however, the iPhone do not have stereo speakers, so it's not going to be stereo quality sound. Now slide it in. Let me note before I go any further that there is little nibs or nubs on this case that will allow you to make sure your phone does not scuff against the bottom of the case or the back of your phone. It keeps it smooth. Now you slide it in. It goes in very snugly. It won't scratch the side of your phone anyway. How? Sorry about that. Now this is what it looks like. I currently have the black. It would look nice in the white. However, I do not own a white. This is what it looks like. Put it up. Has your sleep awake button. Comes on, comes off. Has your silent button. It's a little stiff. Get used to. Has your volume rockers. Works good. Now let's show you how it works. You flip the switch on the back and it will activate your charging mode. Now keep an eye on the front panel. I currently don't have much juice in this, so it's not gonna do. There you go. Now see, it flipped on and it's starting to charge. There you go. That's the Mophie Juice Pack Air from Verizon Wireless, where I currently have purchased this. If you have a discount on accessories from your company or the company you work for, you can get it at $79.99, like I did. Currently now, it is currently retailing for $99.99. So enjoy. And this is the Mophie Juice Pack Air. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe and tune in for later videos.